Hello and welcome to this presentation. We will model this structure, load, analyze and design. You can see Castellated Beam right there using ProtaStructure 2025 version. We also design the connections. So let's start. Click on the new. Then give it a project code. I'll call it Angle 1 and then I will use the United Kingdom Euro code. Click on OK to have the template successfully, just like this. So we proceed to the modeling tab. Click on the orthogonal axis generator and pick it at any point in the space to have the dialog, just like this. Okay, so in the direction 1 axis level A, I will have that to be 4000 into 1, just like this. Direction 2 axis level 1, I will have it to also be 4000 into 3, which is the spacing between the stanchions, just like this. I will change the direction 1 to 3500 millimeters, just like this. Click on the OK options and here is the grid lines for our model. So at default we have 0 story and 1 story. We create more story, right click, start stories. Story number is going to be 2 and then the height is going to be the default story height 3 meter. Click on OK, yes options to create the story 2 successfully. Get back to story, right click and then edit story. So story 1 is going to be 400 millimeters above the normal ground level and then the foundation depth is going to be 1100 millimeter below the normal ground level. Then I have that at 3 meter, which is the station height. Click on the OK option. Alright, so we get back to story 1, navigate to 3D. So here is what we have. Get back to 2D again. So we are going to be modeling the reinforced concrete column. Select it in the dialog. We have a sections of 300 millimeters by 300 millimeters column section. I will do a window over the grid line intersections, just like this. Release my hand to have the column placed successfully. I will get to 3D, so this is what we now have, just like this. Okay. When I navigate to the story 2, right here, just like this. So we place the steel stanchion, select on it, and then we choose the sections. We are going to be considering Eurocode database sections, and then we use IPE 0220. Select that, click on the OK options. I pick out the grid line intersection right there to place it just like this successfully. All right, I will close this dialog right away. So we start to place our castellated cantilever beam. So accept the project first, navigate to the model, and then straight away to frame steel beam. I have to choose the sections. I will be using IPE section. So we'll be considering 140. OK options. I pick the first point, second point to place the cantilever beam. I need to make it castellated. I go to the castellated options and then I select the hexagonal. And then I update to have the castellated beam just like this. I go to 3D provisions and then I will have an elevation in the J end to be 1000 millimeter. Click on update to have it elevated just like this. All right, so we proceed. We have to copy this. Right click, click on copy, take it to the next column. We need to elevate the one we just copied. You can see. So we double click on it to have the dialog get to 3D. In the Z elevations provision, type 1000, update to have it elevated. So we continue to copy from that point to the next stanchion successfully. Double click on it, 1000, and then update. So we do the same thing in this provision successfully. All right, here we go. We want to be placing the polylines right away. So go to the polylines provision, the first options, pick the first beam, second beam to have the polylines dialog just like this. Go to the sag rod, uncheck the profile angle successfully, and then get back to geometry. You can see the profile right there, and then the section alignment. We'll be changing the spacing first before we click on the OK option. We want it to be 900 millimeters instead of 1000, just like this. You can see. So now we can click on the OK options to have our polylines placed successfully. You can see. We proceed to place the clouding, which is the roofing sheet. Just pick on it and select on the polylines to have it just like this. Go to the load provisions. You have the safe weight of the roof to be 1 kilonewton per square meter. Click on OK successfully, just like this. All right, we save the project first, and then we get to the loading. We have to create loading cases and combinations. Select right there, click on loading generator. We need to generate combinations for steel members. Click on OK options. Before we proceed to the analysis, I want to ask you to click on the subscribe button right there, and as well join our channel membership, because soon we'll be uploading a lot of useful videos in addition to the one we have in the channel membership successfully. We have a lot of video around here that you can keep yourself busy with on our channel, soft freezing. So please subscribe to our channel and then join our channel membership as we make progress into these presentations. So we continue. Click on the loading. We are going to be using full surface area load. So we will be dealing with the Q load, which is the live load. We key in a value there as 0.5, and then we apply this successfully. Click on the OK options. Right, so we can go back to the building set out right away after saving the project. So we can look at the material. In this case, we'll be considering the default material just like this. Click on the OK option. We get back to the analysis tab. Save the project. Click on building analysis. Navigate to the analysis tab right here, and then you have to check the model. So everything is good. So we continue building analysis just like this. Click on the building analysis. So building analysis is completed successfully. You can see. You can go back to the post analysis right there to view the analytical model just like this. So you can check the eliminations based on the applied load on the outdoor cover we are designing. Get back to the physical model just like this, and we save the project. We want to start to design the stanchions. Select it, right click and click on the member design. Steel member design will give you this dialog successfully. You can see all of the conditions is satisfied successfully. Click on the OK options. We want to design the reinforced concrete columns, but we are going to be closing this dialog so that we can design all of it together. Go to the Storey one, select the column, right click, use that options, and then you use bash mode. We select all bar design. Close it. You can see all of the reinforced concrete column has been designed successfully. Close this dialog. We want to design the foundations of this structure. So select all of the column, right click. By there you have to navigate to Storey 0. Select all the pedestal column, right click and click on part footings, and then you see these options. Select on design all options. All of it is being designed just like this. You can see the LS and HY successfully. Click on the OK options to have it applied just like this. You can see. So let us look at the Castellated Beams member design. We select it, right click, you choose the option steel member design. So you can see everything has been designed successfully right here. Click on the OK options. So now we are done with the model analysis and design. We'll proceed to drawing, but by then I want to also remind you not forget to subscribe to our channel, Soft Reason, and then join our channel membership, because we have a lot of video and we are going to be uploading more videos, useful videos that you will learn a lot from on the softwares that we are actually teaching. So subscribe and join the membership successfully. Thank you. All right, so we will continue in the ProtaSteel. So we select on the ProtaSteel right there, and then give it some time to launch, just like this. All right, here we go. This is ProtaSteel 2025 version. Okay, so we are going to be applying some connections here, and there are new connections. You can see our castellated beams right there. So we will be looking at the columns to beam connections design. So we go to the options right there, expand it, the orange connections. You pick that, so that the column first and then the castellated beam, to have it connected just like this. You can see. Okay, so this is a nail connections. Let's apply the select it and then get to the next provisions, pick it, select the column and the castellated beam. You can see the nail connections right there, just like this. So we can proceed to apply it for all the members, and then the polylines connections. You can see also, you just pick the beam and then the polylines to have it connected just like this successfully. So for the last polyline, we are going to be using another type of polyline connections. So this is a kind of an angle polyline connections. So we'll be using this type of polyline connections for these provisions, just like this, as you can see. All right, so we are going to be stopping here for now.